Hey everybody, it's Brian. It's Friday, February 26th, just a little after 11 a.m. Had my surgery Wednesday morning, 7:30 a.m. Dr. Mishner from Premier Orthopedics in Westchester, Pennsylvania did it, and he said it went very well. Complete subscapularis reattachment to my humerus. The good news is that they did not have to do the biceps tenodesis, but they did the other cleanup, subacromial decompression, debridement stuff that they typically do with the rotator cuff surgery. So here we are. I'm in this fancy DonJoy sling, which feels pretty good and stable and comfortable. Pretty sophisticated slings they have nowadays. They've got this underarm strap now to help kind of alleviate a lot of the pressure that goes along people's necks, when you're in a sling, which can get really annoying, especially wearing one for 4 to 6 weeks like I have to. So anyway, it feels really good. Again, surgery went well. I got the nerve block, which was Exparel, which is a non-opioid nerve block that they did for me. Worked really well. The hardest part about that was when they put it in, because they have to put it in kind of right in your neck here. So they get you a little out of it anyway, and then the anesthesiologist puts that in. It does kind of hurt going in, and my arm flopped around a little bit as they were putting it in, but that's totally normal. Worked really well. I remember going into the operating room, and I remember going pushing myself onto the table, put a mask on, and boom, done. I always try and fight it, but it never works. Woke up, and my wife came to pick me up. The nurse helped me get dressed. With COVID now, nobody can come in and get you like they used to. So nurse got me dressed, walked me out to the car, and wife took me home. But I felt great surgery day. I got home, I slept a little bit. Well, I didn't sleep, but I just chilled out in my chair just to let the anesthesia wear off a little bit. I had some bone broth with a little bit of noodle in it and some vegetables that my wife made for me, which was really good. And then later that day, I felt tremendously good. I wasn't on any narcotic painkillers yet, and I sat outside with the dog for a couple hours on the porch because it was a nice sunny day, and soaked up some sun, walked around, and felt pretty good. The nerve block wore off, I guess, halfway through the night, like 4 a.m. I think I felt my fingers start to tingle. I was getting a little nervous because they always say, take a painkiller before that wears off, otherwise you're gonna have to play catch up with the pain. So I didn't do that. I didn't take it until the morning. My wife gave me one, I guess like 7:30 a.m. It's an oxycodone. I hate taking that stuff, so I took it just to be precautious with any pain catch up. So I took that one. Didn't take any all day yesterday, and then I took one before bed last night. And I always take a melatonin before bed anyway, so I took those two things, and it worked pretty well. I'm sleeping in bed, so I got a wedge pillow that I put on my side with my regular pillow on top of that, and I'm on my back with another pillow underneath the surgical arm supporting the sling. It's a little rough for me because I don't like to sleep on my back all through the night. I turn on every side throughout the night. I'm a very light sleeper, unfortunately. So it's a little rough go for me, but the good news is that I did get some decent quality sleep, I think. So I don't feel too bad today. I'm not on any painkillers. The nerve block is pretty much done. I feel it in my couple of fingers here, and that's it. So yeah, all good results. I'll post another update as we get through this. I did want to say a little bit about me, in case I didn't in the first video, but I'm a very active person. I do CrossFit. I've worked out my entire life, grew up playing sports. I have a teenage daughter getting ready to go into college. I have a teenage son getting ready to go into high school next year. He's very athletic. He has baseball season coming up. He plays football. And it's going to be a little hard for me this spring not to be able to help get him ready with throwing the ball around and, doing the usual things. So it is what it is. Recovery is going to be a bear, but it's my own fault for getting myself into this situation with snowboarding, I guess. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will post another update as I get through the recovery process here. Thanks.